Well, one of the filmmakers that we talked to told us he doesn't exactly see it that way. He says with so much production moving out of the state, out of the country even, he's really looking for a way to keep movie making local. And he thinks Cal Expo is the perfect place to do it. The renderings provided by the Hollywood North Film Studio project show the first glimpse of what could be.
So far, nobody has said no.
Nick Leisure makes movies. He's also from Sacramento and part of a group of people pushing to bring film production to the city and a new movie studio to Cal Expo to do so.
What would that look like if we did that versus trying to go out and get permitted to shut down streets and, all the different hassles that we have to go through to make films.
Leisure and a team of others pitched the idea of a movie studio to the Cal Expo Board of Directors last week. If approved, it would start at about 20 acres, eventually growing to a proposed 165 acres at Exposition Boulevard and Ethan Way.
If it's something that pencils out, think about what that would mean for Sacramento and our region.
We talked to Willie Pelote, a Cal Expo board member, about the idea by phone.
We are very excited about the interest in Cal Expo. Looking forward to what happens in the next, weeks, months. And if it's something that becomes real, I look forward to the opportunity to have a discussion and open meeting about it.
If approved, the hope is to have studios, space for post-production, and an education component.
We're talking about thousands of jobs. We're talking about, and it's not just affecting us filmmakers, it affects everything in the city.
Leisure says the idea has been growing for about a year, and while plans are still in the early stages, it feels, he says, like this has momentum.
We've been working with some great architects and some, great people. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll come together.
So again, this really is just an idea at this point, but still, Leisure says that if approved, they do want to move quickly. They're talking about possibly, again, if approved, starting construction next fall with the hope of moving in by July 2026. But again, a lot of steps that need to be taken before it comes to that point. At Cal Expo, Leanne Denier, KCRA 3 News.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. Leanne, thank you so much.
An exciting prospect for sure.
Absolutely.